This is a video on partner-assisted auditory and visual scanning. So in this video we have me, and I'm the partner, and we have our communicator, and she's wearing the neuronode.
The neuronode is a type of EMG switch. You might also have a physical switch, so that's something that you might have to press or you might have to knock either with your hand or another part of your body. So the example you're going to see is partner-assisted auditory and visual scanning with an AAC device. So in this case, it's a Windows Surface Pro, but you also might do it on an iPad. So what you'll see first is that the communicator is going to activate the neuronode by moving her hand. Because that's an EMG switch. If you had a physical switch, obviously you'd be using a part of your body to push the switch. So the switch will be activated, and then there will be a line that starts to run across the screen. As the line scans over a column, that column will highlight, and the name of that column, like column 1, column 2, will be said out loud. In order to help the communicator understand what buttons are in each column, what I'm going to do as the communication partner is label the buttons in each of those columns. When the communicator hears the button that she wants to select, she will then know the column that she needs to select, and then she's going to activate her neuronode by moving her hand. But of course, again, if you were using a physical switch, you would press the switch in order to select that column. Once a column is selected, the line is then going to move down, and as it goes over each button, the button will highlight and the label or the name of the button will be said out loud. So when the communicator hears the button that they want to select, they're going to use the switch to make a selection.
First column.
Chat words, greet and manners. I want to show you something.
Second column.
I'm asking a question. I'm telling you something. I'm telling a story.
Third column.
I want. Let's go.
Writing area. I want. First column.
Not, want, play.
Second column.
Cuddle, rest, television.
Third column.
Eat, drink, toy.
Writing area. Eat, drink. Something to eat or drink.
Chat words, meal manners, question.
Second column.
I, not, want.
Third column.
Eat, have, full.
Fourth column.
Food, drink.
Writing area. Food. First column.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Chat writing area. Breakfast. Lunch. I want something to eat or drink lunch.
Ah, you want some lunch.
Partner-assisted auditory and visual scanning is going to look a little bit different when you are using an AAC book.
So here I have my communicator, my little froggy friend, and I've got a pod book. So whenever you're doing partner-assisted auditory and visual scanning with an AAC book, what you need to think about is, how is your communicator going to indicate yes and no? Because now they don't have a switch to make a selection. So for your communicator, they might say verbally yes or no. They might nod or shake their head for yes and no. They might lift their left leg for yes and their right leg for no. They might look at you to indicate yes. They might even have a physical switch next to them that they activate, and when they activate it, the switch says out loud yes or no. So instead of a line scanning across, you are going to point to the different symbols and label them at the same time. I do, me, mine, uh-oh, I don't know. More, finish, help. More, finish, Ah, finish. Maybe you're saying we're finished because we finished reading our story. Did you make a mistake? Do you have more to say?
You'll notice that after the communicator selected her message, I then acknowledged it, but then afterwards I asked a few questions. So the first question I asked was, did you make a mistake? And the reason I said that is that I really want to clarify that that's definitely what my communicator wanted to say. Because if it was an accidental selection, which it may have been, I don't then want to assume that that's what she said and then have her feeling uncomfortable or frustrated because she hasn't been able to get her message across. The second question I asked was, do you have more to say? Because that's then, gives her an opportunity to expand if she wants to.